I'm Rachel from Parenting Central, and this is the Baby Jogger City Tour 2. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to fold and open this pram. And I know it is a super easy pram to fold and open, but for some reason, occasionally people do struggle with it. And I think the hardest thing about that is because so many people find it so easy, it can be difficult to break down the steps and work out why you are struggling with it. So I'm going to go through some things a little bit slowly for you to help you hopefully make folding and opening the City Tour 2 as easy as it is for everyone else. So let's get started.
Subscribe to my channel for more parenting product reviews and updates, and also check out my website. I have in-depth reviews and product comparisons. And as always, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd love to help.
So the first thing that I think people struggle with is the fact that there are these two buttons, and it does require a small amount of coordination. They both need to be fully engaged in order. So the slider needs to go and then the button. And if you're struggling with doing that with one hand, you can do it with two. So if you're doing it with two hands, you take your thumb, you put your thumb on the slider, and you fully pull it all the way across. And you do not let go. You don't let it slide back. We hold it firmly in place. Second hand comes across and squeezes, fully engaging that mechanism. And then you can see how it will move. At this point, you can actually release that, so you don't have to keep that pressure on. Because I think that also makes people struggle with the next bit, is because they're still firmly holding onto those buttons. It makes the next bit a little bit trickier. So let them go, relax. We're nice and floppy now, we can keep going. So all you are trying to achieve at this point is this part of the handlebar laying flat onto this part of the stroller. And at this point, I've realized that I've skipped an important step for you. I always fold prams with the brakes off, but it is actually a lot easier if you do it with the brake on. Okay, so I'm just trying to line up the handlebar with the frame. But you can see, as I'm doing that, it's kind of running away from me, but just chase it all the way to the ground, like that. So now you have this sort of triangle shape, and this is what I'm going to pick up. I'm going to pick it up by this carry strap here, and not by the harness. So making sure that that's what I'm picking up. Your latch may or may not engage. I feel like sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It has on this occasion. If it doesn't, just give your pram a little bit of a squeeze and that will pop into place. And then just very quickly, if you are wanting to do it with one hand, it's slide, squeeze, and pivot that way. So you can do it with one hand, slide, squeeze, pivot, but if you just don't have that thumb strength to hold it all the way across, just use two hands. I know it's nice to do a one-handed fold, but if you just physically can't do it, that's still pretty easy. So the next thing is opening it up. So there is that latch, so you do need to release it. Now, personally, I just kind of do that and it just kind of pops open, but I'm moderately tall, I do have long arms, and I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm very comfortable and confident with it. So if we're really struggling with it, the first thing you could do is just start to open it up. And you can see how I am. I'm in this kind of floppy place, but if you can get your wheels to roll open like this, it will make life a little bit easier. So right now I'm like, I can't get it. It's all feeling a bit strange, right? You've got these two joins here and here. Now, really important to be aware, this one will not engage until this one has engaged. So I can try to get that to lock in, and it won't while my handlebar is still bent. So straighten up your handlebar first, and that just kind of clicks in, right? So I want you to think about getting this part straight, and this will just kind of happen. If it doesn't, just keep going and that will click in. But to have it pop out all at once, and you're going to flick your pram out, kind of like you're trying to get sand off a towel at the beach. It's a big flick movement. So I'll show you what that looks like. Hopefully this will make sense. So one last time, so we're opening them up, and we're going to just let it go. And it's kind of a flick, right? So I'm going to think about flicking out a towel when we go to the beach, right? And you can see how when I flicked it, it all just went pop, pop. And we need both of those things to engage. But slow it down if you are struggling with it. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions about the Baby Jogger City Tour 2 or any other prams you'd like to see me review, let me know. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe for more parenting product reviews, and have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care. Bye.